Okay, I think you can see that. It's called Estrada de Sete, Tanques. I'll get a little closer to it as well. Let me give you a little context. We're kind of on this, there's a gas station way over there. And this is, there's some universities that are up there, IFT, a couple other ones. There's a waterfront. Basically what we're gonna do in this one is we're gonna walk up this way, show you where this elevator's at, and then we're gonna go down it. Then we're gonna come back around towards this gas station. So we're gonna end up back here again, just by going around this little thing right here. It'll probably take... So actually we're gonna be walking down along that mountain later. So you see those people down there? We'll be walking down that stretch. Beautiful bridge right there. Okay, so right there, those are the trails that go up, and then that can take you all the way around up there. And then over here, you can continue walking that road, which is what we're not going to do, but we are going to show you this. Now we have some really good views. This is we call it the middle bridge, and it goes right to the casino part of Casino Lisboa. There's MGM Casino over there as well. Macau Tower. This one, but that's where we were just at just now. We're up on that little space, all the way up in there. We got a shrine down here. So yeah, we were just walking up on that ridge a little while ago, and the gas station is basically right around the corner. Okay, so here we go, around like that to that gas station. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Okay, so that's where we're gonna go, around this little loop right here. We come out of the gas station by going up first, then we're gonna go down the big elevator. And I guess the first thing we'll do is we'll come closer to our street so you get a little context. And there's this is kind of a street that's like up in the hills slightly. You know, basically Macau, Taipa, they're basically islands that were in the ocean, right, basically. So this street, I think actually this is a different street here, and then this one goes up. And that's the way we're gonna follow. So yeah, because Macau was basically island, Macau, Taipa, they're islands, we have little hills. And actually in this way up here there's some hiking trails, so you can see a little bit of trails up that way, and there's an entrance right there to one of them. But we're gonna walk along the street until we get to this elevator and give you a little feel for this area. That's one beautiful thing about Macau, you got lots of hiking trails. Let's go to this side. So this one's called Taipa Trillo de Taipa Pequeño 2000. So Pequeña is like small, so it's like small Taipa. There used to be two islands, big Taipa and small Taipa. And this Taipa Pequeño, Taipa small, there's a hiking trail that goes all the way around. We're not going to do that trail, but we should. But we're going to go to that gas station instead. Okay, so let's walk around a little bit. We're gonna go to that side. You can see some pretty good views over here already. Really good views. So actually we're gonna be walking down along that mountain later. So you see those people down there? We'll be walking down that stretch. Beautiful bridge right there. We're gonna take a look at this one because it looks kind of the same. Yeah, it's funny because they just put this kind of recently. They put like these little guards, you know, just so the rocks don't fall down. And there's also like some drainage kind of stuff too from when the water comes down. I think when it starts raining hard, you got these little ditches, right? Because, you know, they usually hits the mountains parts first and the water kind of pours down. So it looks like they have some drainage over there. Let's take a look at that again. See how you can see, yeah, you can't see it from this one as well, but there's like some little white pipes that stick out, so they have them under the ground, I guess, and they just kind of come out. So I don't know if they're connected to, looks like that drainage ditch is not connected to it. What's that? Huh. Oh, you know what? I think they probably used to have some kind of, these look like they have like little poles in there. And maybe those poles were just to kind of separate the, separate the road from the side. It's kind of interesting because we're seeing some new developments. Over there's Macau Tower. We're gonna get some really good views of that. I'll tell you all about that up here, because just a little ways up here, look at that nice mountainside. Just a little ways up here, we're gonna start seeing our elevator. And our elevator will go down into all that kind of cool stuff down there. So it's kind of an interesting road. Okay. Then we have a guardrail already right here. So I guess we'll walk on this side of the guardrail. And then you can see some stuff that was here before, because they had some rails here. So I think we were seeing like little stuff where the rails are grounded at. So I guess before this fence they had a guardrail, which is probably to catch cars in case they didn't quite make it for whatever reason. Hiking trails up there. There's where we were at before. Okay, here's one of our drainages. So I guess when the water really fills up, it'll go down, and there's a big pipe under there. But then that probably goes to all those little pipes over there, and then it kind of spreads out and goes down that little mountainside, I guess, towards the sea. So, okay. So I'm gonna pop up over there. Okay, now we're seeing some really cool stuff. We just was over there a second ago, and I just want to show you this. I think we might get another view of that up there. But before we even get up there, that bridge right there goes to Taipa, and then you can see another bridge that's being constructed out in the ocean. That one's gonna go from the ferry terminal to this little island. This island that they created, that's kind of an island that goes to Hong Kong. So there's a lot of construction out there. And there's also a lot of stuff going on right here as well. But anyways, we're gonna keep going. We'll probably get another view of that up here as well. So let's pop up closer to that thing. Oh, what was that? Some animal. Oh, that's kind of cool. She's filling up water that's like fresh spring water that comes from the mountain. So she has her big bottle of water there, and she's filling it up. So it's right in that spot. And it has like a little sign for it too. I would examine it, but since she's there, I don't want to bother her. There's some hiking trails behind here, and there's an entrance right over there, I think. And now we're going to come out to this kind of cool spot that's going to overlook the city of Macau. Let's just kind of take a look at this. This is kind of a big mishmash of, it's like that's like kind of interesting. Let's get up there a little closer. Quite a bit closer. So these look like two women. Look like kind of Egyptian, but I don't think they're Egyptian. And then we have these look like kind of like worker party kind of stuff. Looks like there's men carrying, or no, that's a lion dance. That's one of the lion dance. So there's like a little lion right in here. That's really cool. And we got some more, but I have to step back a little bit. And then we got some really beautiful bamboo in here. I really love bamboo. That is one of my favorite trees right there, bamboo. Okay, let's step back a little bit. Bamboo grows kind of wild and quick. It's like, I really like it. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So those are like line dance. Those are two women dancing. And then up there, that kind of has like a, I don't know if it's like a working class thing. Not really sure. It's like people look like they're kind of working together, which is like, and then up at the top, oh wow, at the very top there's like some Portuguese ships. It's all in white. It's kind of hard to view. Okay, let's go across and we'll see if we can view it from another angle instead. And we're also gonna have this really nice view. That looks really cool. Okay, so right there, those are the trails that go up, and then that can take you all the way around up there. And then over here, you can continue walking that road, which is what we're not going to do, but we are going to show you this. Now we have some really good views. This is we call it the middle bridge, and it goes right to the casino part of Casino Lisboa. There's MGM Casino over there as well, Macau Tower. Let's walk a little bit more. See a really nice view of the city from up here as well. Okay, so we're gonna basically walk towards that. There's a little elevator right there, and actually these go, okay, later it's like pure drop off, but I guess at that spot there's still kind of mountainside. Okay, so there's Science Museum right there, Grand Lisboa, Macau Tower. That over there is like a financial district on Hengqin side. In the future, we don't really know yet what's going to happen, but there's definitely going to be financial district that's going to be part of Macau, built on Hengqin, and they're going to kind of integrate the region together. So we'll see how all that goes. But way over there by Macau Tower, there's Peña Hill. There's like a little Peña church up on the hill. It's really hard to see from here because but we do have some really nice views. So yeah. Let me just see here. So we got 5 bridges, I think. So there's actually one being built. There's one that goes to Hong Kong. And then this is the longest bridge that goes to the northern part of Macau from Taipa. Middle bridge, and then that's the other bridge. So there's actually 5 bridges. And we can see 1, 2, 3, 4 being constructed, and then 5 goes to Hong Kong. Okay. So we're gonna be walking towards our elevator a little bit, but before we do, we're also gonna show you this side as well. So now we start kind of going down into the hills a little bit. Let's kind of show you some of these other sides as well. Some really nice apartments. And you can actually take the stairwell all the way down if the elevators are broken, or take them all the way up, depending. And then you have this side as well. So you might as well catch it while we're here. And we're gonna be going down. Whoa. All the way down. The elevator's gonna take a while to come up. Let me push that again. Okay, goodbye, beautiful view. Our elevator is here. Just jump in there and see. Dun dun dun. Then we're on the ground floor. So then we got vending machine, places to hang out. That's the there's a little waterfront. I would love to take that, but I've already committed to going to the gas station, didn't I? Yeah, that's the so that bridge is called Pont is like bridge. Pont Gien de Cavallo. Governor Governor in Cavallo. So it's GN, governors. And I guess I did promise to go this way, so I guess we feel committed to it. But that's where we're just at just now. We're up on that little space, all the way up in there. We got a shrine down here. Beautiful shrine. Love the shrines. I just think they're so beautiful. Nice smell of incense. So even though like there's nobody, doesn't seem like anybody's really around, they always have the incense going so you can smell it, and somebody's maintaining it. So I don't know how often they'll come up for that, but I'm gonna guess it has to be pretty frequent. Okay, and there's more incense right there too, and right there. Okay, so we're gonna kind of come around, and basically we're gonna be down on the bottom side of this mountain, and then we can show you, you can kind of see a little bit of it there. And you can see some of the rocks on this side. There's a bathroom right here, so that's common for the taxis and the trucks. And what we're gonna do is just kind of follow this all the way down. And then if you can look up, you can see, we'll get some really good views of that as we go down a little bit. Okay. So let me just kind of check this out. So that's basically where we're at. We took that elevator all the way down, and then this is kind of a waterfront. We're on the northern part of Taipa, and then we got some bridges over here as well. And actually there's our street sign right there. So let me just see what that sign says. It says, oh, it's the Rotunda, Lino de Sosoa. Okay. Dang it, I don't want to be following them, but... So we'll just hang out and let them walk a little ways, and we'll film down there in a minute. I guess this is our first interesting thing. I think they usually put a billboard right here. So there's usually a giant billboard, and that'll be available selling whatever product when people come off that bridge. I think I remember seeing that before as well. And of course you have that sign too. So yeah, a billboard that's not active anymore. And this kind of cool little thing right here too. Oh, it looks kind of cool. There we go. It's right up on our mountainside. I love these trees too. They put a QR code, but of course the only way to get it, I'd have to like climb up there and go all the way up there to try that QR code to see what kind of tree that is. But it's a pretty cool looking tree, especially that one. It's built into the rocks a little bit, grew into the rocks. But a lot of them will have these QR codes like that. Okay, so we have a bus right here. We're gonna just keep on walking down. Luckily our couple is getting a bus. I didn't want to follow them all the way down, so now I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, that bus goes to the border. It says Portos do Cerco, which means like the border. And then these, so we were basically at the top of that, and we're going to see some more of these as well in a moment. We'll highlight more of them, and then maybe you notice too. So now we're on Estrada, Almirante, Marques, Esparteiro road. So this will go all the way down, all the way there. But we're going to walk it down this way. And this is kind of, they kind of cleared that up, and they kind of cleared this up. This is kind of interesting. Okay, I'm going to pop up over there a little bit. It's kind of interesting. There used to be like some kind of wall here that would block the view, so it's interesting to be able to see it. I wish I could zoom in on that and get a close-up, but I cannot. Anyways, so at this particular moment we have all our greenery, so that's kind of all green on that side, and then right here is where they put the wall that kind of separates the green trees and then this kind of cement thing. So on the cement side they kind of have all the trees kind of built in like that, and then you can also see these pipes right here too. So those pipes were those ones that were connected to that drainage that were all the way up to the top, and you can see kind of pipes popping through all of them, so the rain can come up through that drainage and then just kind of pop out all these little pipes everywhere. So it's kind of cool. Then this also blocks the rocks from coming down as well, of course, and I think that's like some kind of cement or something like that. I don't know how they do that. Do they just drip cement down it or something? But it looks like it's all the same material, so it looks like, I don't know how they do that. I see the same thing in Hong Kong and in Japan too. I'll see that as well. And then they also, I guess they kind of ground some of the trees too, so those fences kind of keep that grounded a little bit. Of course they could fall just as well, but I think later they'll start kind of growing into the fence more, because at this particular time all those fences are kind of new, so you can see that the trees aren't growing into the fences yet, but in time they will be. Yeah, I think they just created this like very recently. So yeah, we were just walking up on that ridge a little while ago, and the gas station is basically right around the corner, and we should do some kind of 360 just so you can kind of see some university areas over there. IFT, City University of Macau. Those are the views we could get before, right? There's some bridges over there, Science Center, some of the casinos on the Macau side, and then that's our walk. We're just going to come up just a little bit further, and you start to get the glimpses of the gas station now. So we basically almost completed our full circle. So let's jump over there by the gas station. Okay, there's the gas station. They got a dog park right here, so we'll focus on that. But before we do, that was that street right there. That's where we started up there. Dog park here. So the dog park will of course have some people walking their dogs. And then the gas station is Caltex. So that one's right on the corner here. So I think what we're gonna do, we'll just kind of highlight the dog park real quick. And then that's the gas station. That goes into Taipa Central. All those tall buildings everywhere. And now we basically did a little full circle. So we're kind of on the northern part of Taipa. Those are the dogs. That's kind of cool. And then we basically started right up here. So that's where we started. And that's the gas station we kind of started at. And there's a dog park right there. All right. We're gonna end on this view of the gas station just because now you got a better context of that mountain, so you can see kind of the full height of it. And we basically just went around like the edge of it, where the road came to the elevator and then came around like that. And then on this other side, it's kind of interesting because you got a temple right there. You can see the temple. Then you got a recycling center. Then you got parts of Taipa. There's a big mall right there too. And then we have this really photogenic bike. It's like almost like an Instagram bike right there, right? It's like perfect. And so also just kind of show you this kind of stuff too. And we're gonna end this one. Hey, checking out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.
Toma cuidado la voz divina.